There's nothing left. There's no note density.
But it's 20k, it's 10k.
No shot.
The one slider at the end.
8 teams are out. If you have time to watch one match only, go watch Russia vs China. Let's do this. A rematch of 2021, but this time South Korea are the heavy favorites in this matchup. Flying Tuna already played back then, and he doesn't seem to be washed up at all.
First spot to miss as well. Jeez, that is very brutal for him, but everyone getting through that wiggle stream, surprisingly, except for Liraman. Brune Meliko with another miss. Worst HR player dropping that FC at some point in the midst of that as well. And it looks like it's just going to be Flying Tuna to pull home the sole FC on the side of South Korea. And yeah, I mean, if we saw one of those FCs out of Brazil, as I said, before the map started.
No chance for the Latin American team at all. South Korea playing like the top seed of the tournament. Sweden requested a reschedule to 4 AM local time. Absolute night demons, and I don't want ever to hear an excuse about early or late hours from any team. But did they get a buff against MREC?
I don't know if there's enough combo for Sweden to bring this back.
It is Scylla versus Emmerich. Trumpetino is on a huge recovery, but so is Powler. Those two recoveries are crucial here. Barely any time left. Those extra breaks are not helping Sweden at all. Scylla breaking at the end. And I think with that FC loss, with not much to go for, it is going to be Emmerich securing this break point with him.
It was a clean sweep by Australia and a straight up murder by 2 million score difference on DT1. Due to scheduling shenanigans, there were 3 triple slots, thus 3 matches weren't streamed on the official channels, for example USA vs Turkey. Thank you Us Russia for the streams. Expect some more Russian clips.
3 ФК в лобби. Шенкир еще идет ФКшит. Да Шенкир вообще, блин, легенда.
Ладно, я накапал, он уже не ФКшит.
Ай, карамба.
Просто, конечно, не повезло попасть против США.
The rest of the match was similarly one-sided. The quick sweep continues for the top 3 seeds. Match of the week. Facing China in early rounds is quite an unfortunate fate. They are pretty much a top seed at that state. That's also why the very first DT3 old control map was highly competitive.
A little more scary here for China as the ending starts to come through. Difficulty ramps up a little bit, but down goes Gamer, and that's with the full combo gone, evening out the playing field in the full combo department here for China. Even if it's slightly closing in for Russia, there's not going to be enough time, unfortunately. China will definitely be hold on, no way, don't let this be a last second miss, no shot, okay.
Usually the Russians are known for their expertise in mechanics and speed, whereas the Chinese team excels in the other fields. But this match was completely reversed.
Calls as well. You've got Milty and G numbers on some combo, but you've got Welter Gamer just Duke on enough. They're not going to drop 350k in the last 20 seconds of this map. Unfortunately for China, it is looking like the break point gonna go back over the way of Russia, not able to get the consolidation that they needed.
After being 1-3 down, Russia could equalize, including their own break point. China then threw a curveball with hidden 1 to ensure their match point.
After that early miss, still having 500 combo recovery with 500k intact here, with some ending misses of the difficulty starting to ramp up. It doesn't mean jack. 1,100,000 score for the Russian team. A huge breakpoint that might just get themselves that win. As we said before, stakes are high, picks are thinning.
This completely backfired. Expectedly, Russia went for DT1 and everything looked like a Russian win. No one thought that this would go down to the wire. Spin to win.
It's a slow ending. Wait, there's nothing left.
The
it's just a
second's
slow
ticking.
No way. Is there enough time?
Is
Could
it
we see
heartbreak?
tiebreaker? Look at the timing. There's nothing left. There's no note density.
But it's 20k, it's 10k.
No shot.
The one
It's
slider at the end.
10,000. Is there still enough? 10,000. Spin up.
Spinner.
To win. Please go fast, China. Don't let this slip away.
The tournament team added a nice bonus on the top left corner for the tiebreaker. Enjoy the showdown of this incredible match.
China going down. Crystal, the legend for this team, needs to hold, but these streams are so brutal. Too hard for the rest of China, but all 3 members of Russia go down. A fall apart for Russia, but is there enough time? Crystal breaks, and that in turn is the last knife in the coffin here. Russia will get their revenge from 2022, and they will indeed be the one to rescue Princess Shively and be the winners of this match on Tiebreaker.
This means that the Russian curse of losing tiebreakers is finally broken. Losers bracket, watch out for China. You know they might be the next Grim Reaper. Matching against high seed teams can be really scary for top teams as the map pool doesn't outscale either one. Germany stayed unimpressed of that and proceeded to win the first 4 maps with a strong Krilla.
It's not on Hidden, his preferred mod, but he is still an absolute monster on anything that involves execution. Into a slow outro, and we see the scoreline. 300k. It wasn't to be for Norway.
But if you expected an easy sweep, you're wrong. Norway was able to convert their own third pick and even break one map with the support of Ninarek on a comeback.
More streams! Bank on the no chain misses, bank on the no mod, on one of the more consistent players on your team. It's not going to be the FC, it's such an early miss for him. And remember I was saying? He was holding SS on 2 maps and missed on them. He finds an early break and combos.
4-2, 2 map wins until tiebreaker. This is doable. And Hidden 2, Flow Aim looked like another promised victory for Norway. But
It's it. Everyone combos through it. Zub's finding a miss straight afterwards and the lead flips. It's 2 FCs to 1. Krilla and Alhoff really in the driver's seat. Holding as far as they can, and Yogspy tragically finding a drop. Alhoff stuttering, but it's not going to matter too much with no FCs on the Norway side.
Germany might have dodged a bullet right there. Norway looks like a really strong team going into losers bracket. Canada versus Poland in round of 16 sounds absurd, so one of them is in losers bracket coming weekend. The North Americans got the head start and went for the mega overmod gambit.
3/4 of the way into the map, and just Ryuke to answer on the side of Canada, as this one is well and truly over.
UK Hidden. Well, okay, this is nice to see for Poland, though. It's good to see. This is one of their few picks, I think, that they have a noticeable advantage on, and
with 2-1 break points, Canada was just about to nearly clean sweep Poland, huh? They tried hard to come back.
Here, I fear we're going to need to see some misses from Canada in order for Poland to take this, but those misses more and more likely the farther you get into this map. There goes Mustache and Cut Paper. That's one of the big combos down. Sorry, Tomaszczyk, 4-way break for Poland, and xootynator still holding. She's the only one to hold through that pattern, and she brings the score lead back to Canada, the carry player, the pop-off member in qualifiers for Canada.
Sorry for spoiling it already, but Zooty was the best performing player of this week. 5 out of 5 FCs, what a performance. Remember Chile kicking out UK last year in tiebreaker? Number 37 would really like to repeat that victory.
All of these misses here from UK are really suffering for them right now. You have number 37 keeping that full combo alive and able to be completely uncontested for UK. Matthew and Santan also with fantastic recoveries, which can just excel and excel further and further. Number 37 with, notably as well, look at this accuracy from number 37. What is that, dude?
This was an early break point, but Okolibet played the Uno reverse card and quickly activated his own trap on Gimmick Hard Rock 2.
That one of these combos go down, and it's into Cambing. Finally, a full combo drop. So goes Matthew. With that going down, UK able to gain. Okolibet single-handedly pushing above the limits here for the UK roster. Little did we say much about Okolibet's hard rock and precision tech skill, but here it is proven with an insane solo carry performance to push UK past the line.
Both teams couldn't really rely on their own picks. As Chile suffered another break point, they were forced to win Hidden 1 no matter what.
Chile going to be getting a second break point off the UK.
Awesome Finally, Matthew drops, and in turn, traded by Listia. Alfie also misses, but it's still number 37 and Santan to, as long as they don't miss up towards this very ending, which is incredibly difficult. Number 37 does miss, but it's still incredible work here from Chile.
The Chilean team just needed to win their own normal 2 map for tiebreaker. Can't be that difficult, right? Well, against a certain tournament legend.
Through into the sunset, as this no mod 2 belongs to the UK. Revenge, a dish best served with a good fight. Just like 2023. But this time, Chile are the ones to fall to the losers bracket as the UK will advance.
Both Matthew and Bubbleman, how do they keep this up year after year? It's incredible consistency. Alright, Hong Kong versus the Philippines. I hope this was going to be a good match. And the first map already was a breakpoint. Can't do much against a nice hidden hard rock FC.
Philippines with only 2 for Hong Kong right now. Tommy 315 and MCY4 holding this one down with only Nathan Ram to stand. Zone Luis finding another break, and there goes Nathan. And the Philippines may have just let their first pick slip away here. 400,000 score lead for Hong Kong, and they came to play today, the 8th seed, in for a break point.
Hong Kong kinda ran away with it. 4 consecutive points to force at least tiebreaker already? Yo, Filipino roster, you gotta stop this.
If every player broke on the Philippines right now, it would still be hard for Hong Kong to come back. It's another break for Milky Zimontsine, and Nathan Ram needs to hold into the ending now. It's going to be close, but the Philippines, they've done enough here. Demarche, 250,000 score will go down to under 200,000 by the ending, but the time has run out. The break even comes...
Reverse sweep? Ha, you wish. The team around MCY4 secured the second match point for a convincing 5-1 win. Romania is out for blood. Poor Belarus after being swept against South Korea. Nanoya returns to OWC year after year and keeps showing why he's so crucial for his team.
ETN gonna drop the big combo right at the end, but Nanoya still holding on that 99%. Let's see if he can do it.
Into the final sections. Will it happen? Oh yeah, looks like it.
Belarus leaves the tournament without a single point, but still making bracket stage is huge, keep it up. Austria vs Indonesia was another match that was not streamed on the main channels. It was actually the European squad making the first move on Speedburst 3mod3.
Очень на самом деле странное решение было овермота.
Ну, не знаю. Ай-яй-яй, какой же мисс сейчас выбил за 9А, за 10А, все в его руках, но тут уже, видимо, реабилитировался Акуба на трэше, но нет. Он
тут
тоже
комбо нету у Индонезии. Тут комбо нету у Индонезии, чтобы закончить карту, так что...
Это правда.
Поинт за
только
Австрией.
что ошибся.
Indonesia wasn't really impressed by that. They replied with their own picks and 2 swift break points. However, I'm pretty sure that the old school map 3mod2 was a bit too close for comfort.
Можно хотя бы до 10 тысяч свести, и там потом будет в конце такой длинный спиннер. И вот там можно попробовать за спин тувинить. Прям очень хорошо.
10 тысяч надо, 30 тысяч пока что чуть-чуть уменьшается.
25 тысяч. Могут ли они наверстать это преимущество? Стикс ошибается. 25 тысяч уже на стороне Индонезии. 20 тысяч. Как будто бы могут.
Блин, Акуна.
Overall, this was a convincing win for Indonesia. We have to say goodbye to Austria, but still, I am so glad you made it through qualifiers. The French team in round of 16 losers bracket needs some convincing wins. Their start against Peru was good with a breakpoint, but it was broken right back. They even went down.
And that will be enough to flip it if there's enough time. Oh, McQueen goes! It's all on Arnold and K-Trick, and they're gonna be able to flip it. Arnold holds on the reverse choke, and Peru appears if they are going to take a breakpoint right back that we did not expect.
Nah, France can't be choking already, right? They picked Nomad 4, low AR, and Kalangi seem to be very comfortable on it.
Been a major part of France's runs in the World Cup in the last couple of years, closing it out with the full combo, or at least he should in this ending section. Some very low star rating patterns here to close things off, and Kalangi just another addition to this French roster that has proven to be very solid through multiple iterations of the World Cup now.
The French roster recovered, reaching match point soon. The fight of the MVPs of Arnold and Musty found its peak on Nomad 1. Could Peru use this to their favor?
France and Musty still on this full combo. He's going to help them close it out and secure the quarterfinals once again for France.
Musty does the job. He's going to negate Arnold here into the ending sections to close it out. Not even a double miss could save Peru. That will be all she wrote for Peru.
Peru making it finally to bracket stage and winning some points, they can be super proud. Argentina started off well against the Japanese roster by picking DT2, a seemingly comfortable map for a lot of players.
With 2 FCs.
Yeah, this is looking really good for Argentina still, though. 450k score in the lead and rising. Boss Please is going to find a drop, so that's going to throw Japan a bone. Wait, Bone Milk dropping. I don't know if there's enough time.
It might be too late.
It's too late, but like, that is going back so quickly.
Tichy has about 150,000 score.
But then the match started to slip out of their hands. PP Pupo tried their best on 3mod1 but was cancelled out by Tichi. Thus, the supporting scores mattered.
Enough to drag this combo back. Requimo to find a slider break, but Smashsai to trade it out. That's going to keep things continuing on this even train here. Muro to find a break is going to give Japan a little bit more breathing room here. It's still maintaining at 160k, and I think that's it, Miles. We are far too gone, and Tichi has done it for Japan to hold them in.
Argentina is slowly improving, making bracket stage again and winning a point additionally, but more needs to be done until next year. This matchup was featured in 2022 quarterfinals when Singapore won 6-2 against Thailand, but the first map alone looked closer than last time.
And it looks like it will happen. I mean, Tebi though has made this very, very close. Eagle finding a break, Depi Force finding a break both on the hiddens. But this should be it for Thailand's first pick.
Closing in a bit. It's going to be a really close difference. Sub 100k difference maybe? Just about.
No, seriously, both teams are not giving an inch. It's crazy how Thailand has improved in just a few years.
Oh, let's see at the break now. Let's see who can hold that combo. The hidden strong. Astronaut gets the break. Kadama, big combo. They're going to be reeling in Singapore here now. There's time left.
There's not
Is there
much,
enough
though.
notes?
I don't know. It's closing 30k. Does it go 20k? But it's not enough.
Often a strong duo or trio makes the core of a team, and for Thailand it was Lesbury and Kadama this round, both with incredible match cost.
Thailand now.
Yeah, still 2 FCs coming out of that rhythm change now, and that's going to be all she wrote. That is a huge victory, it looks like. But is that going to be a double FC here for Thailand? It's looking like it. A bit more to go. But that would be a fantastic team score, actually, from Thailand if they can lock this out. This is an incredible team score here.
I mean, this is...
It's an early exit for Singapore. Usually they make it at least 2 quarters. So you see, the rivals never sleep. This song is about tragic love, difficulty. Or rather, tragic match. For the fight between Kazakhstan and Ukraine, Bancho decided to go a bit crazy for the first few maps.
Right, Bancho, be nice. Into the ending. There goes Rap GPO again. It's not going to be enough though for Kazakhstan. They need one of the full combos down. It's a trade from Kamenchik and Roman. That's a full combo down for Ukraine. Kazakhstan might have the time to bring this one back, but...
Wait, what?
Left. Oh, Bancho?
What?
The client has calmed down, but the drama hasn't. So many maps came down to the wire. This match could have gone either way.
Hold through the ending though. As long as they can, the lead shrinking and the miss from Nezja is not gonna help. So far so good, drops 2, but Criterion matches. 200 now on both modded players on Ukraine, and it's down for Raf GPO. They flipped the lead, Roman carrying as hard as he can, and it's the outro already.
Don't get me wrong, Ukraine were trying their best and absolutely deserved their points, but as a neutral viewer, it hurts to see these tiny margins going in favor of one side all the time.
Tremendously pulling the lead back, and it doesn't matter. They both drop. Nezja Plombire. It's all up to Kamenchik in this ending. Can he hit enough slider ends to pull the lead over to Kazakhstan? It's so close, iFlame. It's getting so tight.
Continued misses from Kazakhstan, and it's not going to be enough. Kamenchik.
This was the closest 5-1 I've seen in quite a while. I hope Kazakhstan will keep their heads up and keep improving for next year. The Spanish curse is broken and all they need is a match win now against Finland. Did you know that Shduz is one of the stats people for OWC? Well, they can also get the lobby on free mod too.
As soon as I say that, he's probably going to be missing, unfortunately, but...
It's like, hey, you're trying your hardest here, bud.
Hey, you know, I really need to cast your curse somebody on this map.
It's just so you feel like you're doing your job, right?
So that's a really good FC you got going there, Stu. It'd be a real shame if something happened to it at the very end here.
Mighty tasty FC you got going on.
Okay, it didn't work.
Both teams kept winning their own picks. I love when strategies work out. At least somewhat. Hidden One Rhythm Control was rather close.
For this to happen.
Tabletti goes down, that might have sealed it. Zeppe is the only combo remaining. The misses are coming out, but the time is ticking off the clock. It's at 50k.
This actually, okay,
Zeppe
no.
goes.
Thank God. I was gonna feel real bad.
It maybe wasn't the match of the highest scores, but they were on the same level, going punch for punch.
Everybody is just falling apart, and it's Amasetic who rises from the ashes to get the point for Finland.
Yeah, that ending performance from Amasetic made it shift over quite dramatically, all things considered. It's going to be a 100k lead, but that was within a razor's edge for pretty much the entirety of that map.
Still no break points, which meant match point for Finland first. Spain picked Hard Rock 2, and with a 300k difference to the next teammate, Creator qualifies as a clutch player.
Creator!
Finland is gone.
Tokyo!
Creator did it on Hidden 2, and by God, he's going to be doing it on this Hard Rock 2. Come hell or high water, Spain is getting this tiebreaker, whether they like it or not.
Creator will definitely go down, but the damage is done, Fiery. He has Creator.
The tiebreaker represents the neck-and-neck match perfectly. It was a fight about small differences.
And that is going to be it.
Zeppe and Amasetic and Desku all above 400k masterclass of performance on tiebreaker from them. Unfortunately, Spain just couldn't really compete with that overall team score on the tiebreaker.
Spain trying their best to pull it back at the end with accuracy here. It does go down to underneath the 100k. Wait a minute.
Spain is out, winning 6 points. So for next year, a match victory seems really possible, right? The very first OWC winner was not able to get a single match victory last year, and Wua from Malaysia seemed like he wanted to continue that streak.
Тайвань пробивает этот страшный флоуинг бёрст, который там был.
Ну это правда, подожди, Вик до сих пор халдит ФК, он просто соло керрит свою команду, потому что остальные 300к валяются, в 400, а он, видимо, будет карту таки допушить до ФК.
Да, мне кажется, банально за счет...
Willie wasn't quite impressed. Whatever you can do, I can do better, and proceeded to gap the lobby on Nomad 3.
Да, у нас такое вот бывает... я хотел уже сказать, то, что команда Тайваня вообще не намерена нигде мешать, однако, немножко в джампост не попадает на сан, такое бывает.
Вилли ФК.
Вилли сейчас просто показал ухо, то, что у него тоже есть птичка. Он тоже может показать что-то.
After the equalizer, Malaysia landed a massive breakpoint on FreeMod 3 with 3 quite similar 700k scores.
В то время как NoHead 93, однако преимущество, увы, все же больше у того, у кого комбо больше. Однако они сейчас могут сравняться за счет брейка NoHead, да.
Ну слушай, слева очень много комбо. Какой трагичный мид сейчас произошел у команды Тайвань, и скоро замерз.
It's remarkable how resilient Taiwan is, as they broke right back and won their own DT2 map for match point. And like the whole match, the team average made the difference.
Three-way reset just completely destroying their chances of winning, and even though the combo resets do come out from Taiwan, they're all matched from players on Malaysia. So it's only Willie now with the 1k combo into the ending, and who else would it be? Willie, the bona fide carry of Taiwan in a year where there was so much uncertainty for Taiwan. Willie has been a player who came in.
Taiwan makes the quarters while Malaysia isn't that lucky. We have to say goodbye to the last eliminated team of this round. FreeMod 3, the Speed Burst map, was picked so goddamn often nearly every single match. Also, a lot of players still don't like low AR with 9 bans on Nomad 4. Have you seen the quarterfinals bracket? Like France versus Philippines, Norway versus Indonesia, Poland versus Romania, Australia against UK, Russia against Germany, and USA versus Canada. Thanks for watching and thanks for your patience. I will be busy the coming weekends as well, so please don't expect any uploads before Wednesdays. Enjoy the map pool for the quarterfinals. It has a very nice surprise, I would say. And see you next week. Until then, please enjoy game.